Hey, it's your boy SergDragon, and welcome back to another edition of the Heavens Monsters podcast. With me always is T-Money, King of Puppies. There you go. This time we'll be covering 2019's April 16th and 17th of 205 Live and NXT review. Let's go. So, with 205 Live, we have a kickoff featuring a fatal four-way to determine the number one contender for Tony Nese's Cruiserweight title. It would be the new Oni Lorcan, the former Cruiserweight champion Akira Tozawa, Lucha House Party member Gran Metalik, and the return, well, he's already fought in a few matches, but he's still counting as return and undefeated in 2019. Daivari. I forgot his first name. Ultimately, and this was a pretty good match. It was all over the place. They were fighting each other. It was not friends. It was all just foes. Seriously. Fatal four-way. One fall. Go either way. And they were all flying at one point. Slam, fly, fly, fly. Like, what the hell? Why is everybody flying in the air? It's 205 Live. In which case, the match would end in a very unique way. With one, Mike Kanellis almost having the win by laying Akira Tozawa once again on his back. He went for the senton, but he had his knees hitting his back, so you're like, ah! He hit his finishing move, and Gran Metalik came in and broke it up, but quickly gets thrown out, and here comes Daivari throwing out Mike Kanellis and pinning Akira Tozawa, getting the win and becoming the number one contender for the Cruiserweight title. Mike Kanellis and Maria Kanellis, his wife, are not happy one bit that they just got used like that.
I can imagine.
Yeah. One heel deserves another. One turn deserves another. At least in this form. After that, it would be a match. Oh, and general manager of 205 Live, Drake Maverick, was a part of that. He got to commentate throughout the match. Finally, we have the last match for Cedric Alexander before he goes to Monday Night Raw against Oni Lorcan. Oni Lorcan says he has no business being the leading face of 205 Live if he cannot beat Cedric Alexander. Dude, that was a long-ass match. They were screaming, 205 Live, 205 Live, 205 Live, 205, 205. Oh my God. They kept hitting each other left and right, and they kept getting out. Seriously, these two just left it all in the ring. There was hardly anything left. Until, I don't know what the hell you call this. They said it and I forgot already. Oni Lorcan's finisher is a half Nelson suplex or something like that. He throws you.
It's full Nelson. There's no such thing as a half Nelson.
For him, it is. It's a half Nelson.
No, maybe he calls it that, but it's not really.
No, it's literally half Nelson. He flips him and he throws him over his head. And he slams him into the mat.
There's no.
I don't know. I have to look this move up again. See if we can look that up and see Oni Lorcan's finishing maneuver. Something like that. Look it up if you want. He did it outside the ring and hit him on the side of the mat, outside the ropes, on the side of the ring. And then he hits him again inside the ring and then pins him. 1, 2, 3. So Oni Lorcan gets the win, sending Cedric Alexander off to Raw. That would be it for 205 Live. While he's looking that up, shout out to our boys Xavier Hill and Mike Henry. A link to their YouTube pages will be in the descriptions down below. Another shout out to our boys Renee, Farrell, Andre, Chris Petrie, and Delvin, remaining members of the Heaven Monsters podcast. So, you got it?
Oh, yeah. You can continue. I'm gonna look it up.
Well, I need to look up 205 Live then. Not 205
How do you
Live.
spell his name, though?
We'll be right back. We'll figure this out. Okay, so a lot of his moves are based on half and half. I don't know why it's half and half. It looks like similar to what Charlotte Flair uses.
Yeah.
The, what do you call it?
Finger 8, leg lock.
No,
That's what she calls it, finger 8, leg lock.
that's her submission. I'm talking finisher.
But she don't have...
Yeah, she does. She goes over the head, just like that.
That's not like the finisher. Finisher is where you like
Yeah, she does that a lot of times.
Yeah, that's not like a finisher. A finisher is like a Stone Cold in the rock bottom, bro.
No, hers is over the head. Royal flush or something like that.
Give me a moonsault.
Hey, you would have to look that up. I'm not kidding. We hear it all the time. Anyway, with NXT, this on the April 17th, we would have the first match would involve North American champion Velveteen Dream defending his title against Buddy Murphy for the insult at WrestleMania after losing his title, the Cruiserweight title. So now we would have the match, and these two, seriously, these two are these are grade A wrestlers. I'm not kidding. These guys, they're big,
They ain't that big.
fit. No, they're pretty big.
No, I'm talking
Velveteen Dream is fucking they're 7 feet tall.
When you say when you say big,
I'm thinking tall. Okay, these guys are pretty tall.
Yeah, tall. Big is like The Rock and Stone Cold and Triple H, bro.
Hell no. When you're thinking big, I'm thinking Mark Henry, Big Show, Great Khali.
That's overweight.
Like you.
And you?
I'm medium compared to you.
Are you sure?
You bigger than me.
Are you sure you're medium?
I ain't small, I'll tell you that much. I used to be skinny.
He's tubby.
Tubby. And you're chubby.
Beer bellies.
You ain't no beer belly. I got a beer belly. Look pregnant. You got fat all over here. You got these love handles. Look at the size of these damn things. They're bigger than donuts.
Sex too.
Yeah, he says that. I can't comment on that. Blech.
Ladies love it.
Puppies. Ultimately, these two would just entertain the fans, people screaming out their names. Buddy Murphy, Velveteen. It would be Velveteen that damn near tries to take a count out because he's passed out outside the ring. And Buddy Murphy has to stop the 10 count by going in and out, throwing him into the ring, and comes in on the top, just walking up here. And he gets freaking Famouser up on the side of and sticking his head inside the ring. Bang! Like with Randy Orton grabs his opponent and RKO's him right there. No, he gets Famousered. And then he picks him up, rolls him into his shoulders to hit him with the Rainmaker, and boy, he gets some air on that one, like he always does, and retains his title against Buddy Murphy, who goes to SmackDown from 205 Live. Yeah, we got another SmackDown roster. Next thing would be Johnny Gargano's NXT ceremony. He talks a little before Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era come out and say that he got lucky. Bull fucking shit. Bull fucking shit. Lucky my ass. You don't call it luck when you have all three of your buddies interfere in the match the whole damn time, hitting them with move after move after move that would normally, cheating wise, deal the final blow normally, but he kept tapping out. And he made Adam Cole tap out not once, but twice. He didn't pin him. He didn't quit schoolboy pin him. He didn't do none of that. He straight up made him tap out twice. You can't say it was luck when you're the one that gave up. And you had all your boys helping you out that you mentioned the week prior before NXT TakeOver New York. And they didn't help you a little shit. You said, you got lucky. All ego. That is all ego right there. That is just sour grapes in its finest. And like a bunch of freaking bullies, they just... outnumber him and shove the title in his face, saying that that's coming to him. Because Audric Strong, I think he pronounced his name.
Roderick Strong.
Roderick, thank you. I said Audric. Roderick Strong came up from behind to deliver the cheap shot, and that's when they all gained up on him. So later, next week, we will have the champ, Johnny Gargano, versus Roderick Strong. And Adam Cole is already thinking, what the hell? What are you talking about? He don't like the fact that he's not in the main event. Roderick Strong don't mind, though. He's like, hey, I'm fighting the champ. I'm going to get a title shot. The title's not on the line as of yet that we know of. There was no, for the NXT title, there was no saying that.
But Roderick Strong, he's I'm not sure, because I'm not sure. People say he's more like a cruiserweight.
He was in the cruiserweight.
Yeah.
He tried to participate and didn't succeed. The fact that he did means he is under 205 pounds. Or at. Next up, we would have a match for Dozovic. Damian Dozovic, I think he's pronounced his name. The guy who says, feast your eyes. This guy's fucking tall. He's supposed to have a match with Keith Lee that's been pushed back for over going on 6 months next week. 6 month wait against these two. So hopefully, Dozovic and Keith Lee get to fight and settle it once and for all. Hopefully. I don't know what's going to happen if they push it even further. That's just bull. Yeah. That's what happens when you got a 1 hour show. Sucks. Which case, Dozovic just lays waste to this new guy. It's just, poor fella. It was way too fast, too. It was way too fast. It wasn't even a minute. It was just fucking less than 30 seconds. He gone. Feast your eyes, all right. Feast your eyes on that ass whooping. Bam! He said it. And also, I think he plans on moving on from Keith Lee because he's mentioned he has his eyes on the North American Championship and mentioned Velveteen Dream. He's telling him to feast his eyes on him. Oh, boy. So, I don't know how that's going to work if Keith Lee whoops his ass. I can't tell you. We'll have to see. Because Keith Lee got his own thing. He says, bask in my glory. And everybody's going with it too. It says, bask in his glory. Bask in his glory. I'm like, oh shit. This guy's got fans. Hello. After that would be the last title shot match for Kairi Sane. Because she ain't going to get another chance after this. Because she's now drafted to SmackDown Live. Alongside, as a tag team partner, to Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow. So the Pirate Princess is going to fight... hold up. Shayna Baszler, right? Mm-hmm. And she did. And Shayna tried to put a career away, injuring that arm over and over and over. And her friend, Io Shirai, kept noticing it. So when she actually puts her in an arm bar, or freaking about this, she has one foot on her fingers like she does, and she's about to jump and slam this part of the arm into the mat, ultimately trying to, make it twist in a way it's not supposed to. Before she could, Io Shirai interrupts the match, saving her friend, but ultimately getting her disqualified. She cared about her friend more than she cared about her friend earning the title, knowing that she had a future in SmackDown. Well, that was her only shot. Disqualification or not, it's still her only shot. So, Kairi Sane is not going to get a title shot anymore. That was her last shot. And insult to injury, literally, Shayna Baszler just has her two friends, or MMA friends, hold down Io Shirai just so she can finish what she started. And as she watched her friend get injured, Io Shirai is just screaming in Japanese, cussing her ass out, I bet, while she's walking away up stage at the champ.
Hello?
Okay. That was pretty much perfect timing on account that that's literally what happened. Io Shirai is just screaming her head off, cussing her out. So that was the end of the show. So Kairi Sane leaves NXT, so Io Shirai is now going to be the one gunning for the title. When? I don't know. We have to wait and see. Out of which, we already shout out to our boys. You got anything to comment?
I'm good.
Who were you happy to see drafted to what show this time around? Overall, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, 205 Live. Who were you happy?
Well, I was really, when I see that, well, I didn't like how, I still don't like how the United States title is on Raw and Intercontinental Championship is on SmackDown. I don't like that.
It's a good change.
I know.
Anything else?
That'd be it.
You sure? I'm happy we got the freaking Usos on Raw. Now we got some new blood. And they also get to fight the Viking Experience. I would call them War Machine or Royal Raiders, but nope. We got to call them that now. Still sour grapes on that for me. Either which way, though, tag team division is going to be very interesting. With also Aleister Black and Ricochet on Monday Night Raw. The tag team used to be good on SmackDown. Now it's going to be good on Raw. But let's not forget, the Hardy Boys are the current SmackDown champs, so they're not going to run a interesting competition. We don't even know all the competitors that have been drafted yet because Samoa Joe was not mentioned on television. It was only mentioned through social media.
Yeah.
So anybody like myself who don't make the time to go on social media or leak information like you.
Yeah.
And Mikey, we'll have to wait and see come next Monday night and Tuesday night to see who is on SmackDown and Raw for sure. Also, with 205 Live and NXT having some of their biggest names go to Raw and SmackDown, it leaves open slots for next competitions and people to rise up and take the gold. We'll see. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed this and we hope you enjoy your weekend. Until next time, I'm SergDragon. This is T-Money. We wish you a good day. If you liked this show, give it a thumbs up. You didn't? Give it a thumbs down. Hit that subscribe button. You like the content, and hit that notification bell. Right there. It's right there. Right there. Hit that bell if you want to see the next video. You want to see us trash talk, cuss our mouths off, and hear this guy scream. We'll see. Till then, peace out, everybody.
Bye.